Alright, I clearly have some sort of addiction and I need to stop myself sometime soon. How's it going, guys? ThunderBuddy01 here along with...
Chaos Mox. EASbuddy 25.
Shadow Pro Studio, Shadow Pro State, whatever the f my name is.
EASbuddy.
NorCal Dude 599, and I just realized I'm the last one. Okay. technically, Nicholas is the last one.
Yeah, but it's
not really. Not really, because he's the host.
True. Yeah. But in alphabetical order, yes.
Alright. And I have a box. It's another radio, of course. But
he has a box.
Yeah, it's a box inside of a box inside of a box.
Oh Christ.
Inside of a box inside. No.
But
he has a box of weed. Run.
I
don't buy that. Can I take that?
Anyway, so I'm gonna be unboxing the Recon R500. It is a very expensive radio that nearly murdered my wallet. Here's the owner's manual for it. Let me just get out the power cord right here. Nice. And I see Fruity Pebbles. Nice.
Nice. Fruity Pebbles. Yes. Our sponsor by this video. I'm just kidding.
Alright. I think I know where I'm gonna put this. So I'm gonna take the plastic wrap out of the off of the power cord real quick, if I can. Here is the power cord itself. It's a pretty generic adapter. Just gonna untangle this. Alright, now the big test is, will it reach from over here by the window to over there? I think it should, but the only way to find out is by actually plugging it in.
That's what she said.
Jeez. I just kind of tuck it right there for now. And I'll take the radio out of the packaging, the bubble wrap, that is. Yeah, one thing that I've noticed about this radio, it is incredibly small. Like, you'll see just how small it is when I take it out of the bubble wrap. I'm gonna turn on my camera. That's what it looks like, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, it's like if they took the,
what?
It's like if they took the 1650s that I have up on the wall and just gave it, and instead of giving it Viagra, they gave it the opposite of whatever Viagra is. It's like.
Is there even an opposite? I mean, you never know.
All right. So. Okay, this antenna is abysmal. This antenna is literally, it's literally so small. It makes the factory version 1 and 2 WR100 antennas look huge. Like, god damn, it's thin.
Wow.
Like, just admire how small and thin this antenna is.
Wow. What can you expect from a radio that small? True.
Yeah.
Plus, it kind of reminds me of the Spark.
Yeah.
Small radio, large antenna.
Yeah, but at least with
Jesus.
at least with this, if I really wanted to, I could swap out the antenna on it, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. All right. And let's set this down over here. Let's try. All right, let's actually first before I do anything. Before I do anything, I'm gonna press all the buttons on the radio to wish it good luck, because you know, standard tradition in the weather radio community. Actually, you know what? This might be a tripping hazard. I might want to move this.
Yeah, you don't want to trip. Remember, whole life where Nicholas falls out.
Oh, Christ Almighty!
Jesus Christ.
All right, the radio is on. the backlight's incredibly bright on camera, but I can see just fine, like, from my own eyes. So, okay, I just low-key backed out of the menu, but alright. Enter. Time is 1:41 p.m. Actually, yeah, 1:41. And it's April. Oh wow! Yeah, I can tell that this is a newer model because the startup date's like April 1st, 2019.
There you go.
It's April 12th, 2021. Hold on, let me bring my phone over and closer so y'all can hear me. The first initial setup date when first powering this on was April 1st, 2019.
So it's April Fool's video.
Yeah, it's one of those newer jobs. Alright. Yeah, this is
It was cloudy and temperatures were between 49 and 53 degrees.
Alright. Add and edit county. Hold on. Okay, I guess not putting in the county code settings just leaves it to all. Alert mode. Alright, so for this, you have 4 different alert options for the R500. You have voice with EOM detection, voice with a timer, siren, which is just like sounds the siren for a certain period of time, and alert disable. Right now I'm going to have the alert, the siren turned off. Siren volume, okay, I'm going to set this down and adjust this with my hand, because I like having my sirens, like, whenever I do turn them on, I like having them on full blast, but this thing is loud. I believe this goes up to 40. Yep. Yeah, you can actually... Yeah, this is higher than the other Reecom radios that I have. Like I believe the 1650D that I have, the siren volume goes up to 24. On the 500, it goes up to 40.
I'm curious now.
And then voice volume.
At McCox Bay, temperature was 46 degrees. Wind was east at 14 miles an hour. At Great Eagle Island.
Leave this at 26, I guess. Set event blocking. Alright. So the event blocking feature basically, it basically lets you pick and choose which alerts you want to hear. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, sorry if you guys aren't seeing this that well on camera. This is literally, the display on this is literally freaking bright.
Is that so?
Yeah, like, I have to aim the camera at it just the right way in order for it to actually show up properly. And since, yeah, unrecognized stuff I'm just gonna disable, because if it's not something that can be recognized, oh, okay, so this is new for some of the newer Recoms. You can actually, this one actually has, this has storm surge watch, storm surge warning, extreme wind warning, and snow squall warning on it. I don't know if it has blue alert on it. I'll have to self-activate it to be sure. But yeah, this has the newer event codes on here. So, multi-channel watch. This is the main new feature with these with the R500. So basically, what this does is you can have this radio set up to monitor different channels at the same time. And I'm gonna. Alright, and
80%.
since I'm gonna be taking this out and about whenever I spend the night at my grandparents. I'm gonna have this out and about.
Mostly cloudy in
So
the morning.
this will actually be pretty useful.
Partly sunny.
So now I have this set up to monitor channels 1, 4, 5, and 7, which over here in my neck of the woods is WXJ42, WXM80, WWH33, and KWO35. Which, fun fact about KWO35, they just went wireless yesterday. If y'all want to check that video out, it's literally on my freaking videos tab. So.
Whoa, hold on a second. 435 went wireless yesterday?
Yep, they went wireless.
Huh, interesting.
Let's see, in backlight settings, let's see if I can, Alright, 4 is incredibly bright on camera. I believe if I have it set to off, it should turn off after a certain period of time. This is different from the 1650D, where if you press the enter button, it'll either enable or disable the backlight. So that's something to note on the 500s. So, siren test, I'm going to cover my hand over the speaker. Warning. Watch. Advisory. And that was the test tone.
Test.
And auto key.
Statewide required monthly test. Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, auto key lock. So,
You know, test. This is a statewide required monthly test of the emergency alert system originating from the Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency, Harrisburg. This is only a test.
alright, let's see. Go to page 23 of the manual. Let's see what this auto key lock feature does. Let's see. Auto key lock. So, let's see. What is... Alright, I guess the owner's manual doesn't really explain what key locking does, but, I would assume it's just like, it doesn't let you change anything or press anything for a certain period of time, but I'm going to leave that turned off. Key tone. Now, you can actually adjust the volume of the button beeps on this.
Oh, that's good.
You can have it completely turned off if you're one of those people that don't like hearing button beeps. There's 1, which is like kind of audible. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now with 4 and 5, you can actually hear a little bit of a high-pitched beep while pressing the buttons as well.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Alright, so I'm going to set that to 5, so this way, and we're back to square one. Let's back out of here. And alarm, I believe that can be adjusted through here, so I'll back out of there. And my question is, if you want to view the alert memory on here, alright, so pressing this button on here when you're on the main screen, it just shows what channels you're watching. So, just for reference, 1, 4, 5, and 7. Reception won't be the best right now because of where it's placed, but I'm going to be rearranging my radios anyway, so. And I believe if you press...
p.m. Monday and 7:42 a.m. Tuesday. 10:16 p.m. Monday and 10:41 a.m. Tuesday. Low tide is at 4:16 p.m.
Alright, so this is pretty useful. So when you're listening to the broadcasting, if you press the right and left arrows, it'll actually let you switch between the channels you have set up to watch.
41 and 6%.
So this can be pretty useful when you're trying to listen for alerts that are on other stations. That's pretty useful. But you can only listen to the station. You can only have it set to watch the station you're currently listening to if the radio's on. When it's off, I believe it'll actively listen to all the channels you have set up to that you have programmed.
Interesting.
This is a very interesting radio.
Alright, and Alright, so then if you press the fast forward button up here, or the skip button up here, that basically lets you review the counties you have stored. And if you press this button right here, the seek left button, it'll let you view or edit the alerts you have set, therefore simplifying the process when you're trying to change alert settings on this thing. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's the setup of the R500. I was honestly expecting it to be a little bit more complex to set up, but it was actually pretty easy. It was actually pretty comparable to the 1650s right here. Like I said, signal's not the best where it is right now. I am going to be rearranging my radios at some point whenever I get the other two, which if you guys want to take a look at my Discord status, for those that haven't really saw that don't really see my community tab, even though I don't use it. Yeah, I'm actually going to be getting 2 more radios in the mail at some point. Those are the Sharecom WRP-50 and a certain other rare radio that I have that I will not be disclosing. Some of you on Discord may already know, but for those who aren't on Discord, this will remain a surprise for you. So, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this setup video of the R500, and I can just see my Radio Shacks just flashing signal loss at me. If you could kindly stop, that would be perfect. Be sure to strike them likes, flood that subscribe button, and twist that notification bell. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Also be sure to subscribe to Chaos Mox, EASTestFan25, Shadowfrost88, EASbuddy, and NorCalDude599 with all their channel links in the description below. And with that said, I will see you guys next time. This is ThunderBuddy01 signing out along with
Chaos Mox, take Yaki crazy.
EASTestFan25.
Whoever the his name is, Shadowfrost88, whoever the my name is, I don't know.
EASbuddy.
And the OG, NorCalDude599.
Alright, and with that said, see you guys next time. Take care. How's it going, guys? ThunderBuddy01 here with yet another unboxing. I'm also here with Chandler Fogle, along with
Chaos Mox.
EASTestFan25.
EASbuddy. NorCalDude599.
and I got another radio. Whoop-de-doo. But this one is going to be a little bit more special compared to the R500 that I unboxed yesterday. This is something that I got for really cheap, and I just had to get my hands on it. And before you ask, no, it's not the Sharecom. I still haven't even gotten a shipped notification yet. From the Amazon listing I saw, it was like going to take like maybe around 1 to 5 weeks to ship. So yeah, whenever that rolls around, I'll be sure to keep everyone posted. Okay, really? We got the package was inside of another package. Are you kidding me? Like,
Welcome to Logic 101.
Like there's the package with the mystery radio, and then there's this one, the one that that this package was inside of.
Hey, he may just, they may have double packed it just in case of safety it doesn't break.
Yeah, good point, yeah. Something like that I haven't seen happen in a long time. But hopefully this should be a little bit easier to open. Watch it be like another freaking package inside of this one. Okay, no.
Always supposed to say yes.
Alright, put those aside. So, you can kind of see from this, it's another WR100. But, you're probably wondering, what's so special about this 100? Well, if I take off the bubble wrap real quick, also don't mind the yellowing, I can't really do much about that. Alright, it's off, and here it is. It's an early model white colored version of the WR100. This is one of the rarest ones out there. I believe this is a version 1, which, if I bring my camera over here, I have a version 1 black and silver, which is a little bit, it's rare, but not as, it's, maybe, but it's not as rare as this. So I'm gonna
There seems to be a version 5.
nope, it has a statement light, and it doesn't have the public alert logo up on the top left.
But what if it did happen?
I doubt it. Anyways, let's
Must be version 2.
well, if it's a version 2, then
When was the last time you detailed your black and silver?
last time I detailed it,
Yes. It looks a little bit dirty on the speaker grill.
it's been like that since I got it. I haven't been able to do much with it.
Oh.
Alright, so press all the buttons, flip all the switches to wish it good luck in service. And man, the back of this radio is smooth. I'm starting to see what some other enthusiasts are saying about that now. I'll raise the antenna up. Wow, that antenna's small.
That's what she said.
And I already know where I'm placing this, right next to the black and silver. And I'm gonna take the power cord out of the bubble wrap. I don't think this is the factory cord. That shouldn't matter anyway, because I have a spare WR100 adapter. Take this out. Yeah, this is definitely not the factory cord. This is definitely not it.
This ain't it, Chief.
I hope they didn't. I hope they didn't put
What is that? Cord? What is that? That is that's the most interesting cord I've ever seen.
Yeah, but
nice aftermarket cord.
Yes.
yeah, but luckily, if I go into my my little closet thing here, I think my extra WR100 cord should be in here. Yep, it is. Gonna use factory equipment here. Put this in the in my little storage bin there. I'm gonna.
Right here in these unboxing videos, we use authentic items.
We use antique items.
All right. Let's reach behind here, plug it in. Let's hope it doesn't freaking fall over because I'm. Okay, that's plugged in. I'm gonna try and do this one-handed.
That's what she said.
All right, let's power it on. Yep, it's a version 1 white. That's what we're talking about.
Hail now.
Holy crap, the backlight on this is dim as shit. Alright,
The real question is, does the speaker work with it?
the speaker works.
Outside of the weather band, that's the real question.
Older WR100s are known for having pretty good tuners aside from being touched in certain places. Alarm is off. Let's see, same set. Okay, someone left county codes in here.
Black and silvers.
Okay, someone apparently did not know how to use the same function because it was set to single, and there were no codes programmed into this. What? Same code number 25 was literally just 9. It was literally just 9. Just checking the same code to make sure nothing's programmed in there. Alright, you know, I'm going to turn off the button beeps for now, just from flipping the switch on the side. This way.
It saves time.
Alright.
There goes Chandler.
Alright, alright, checked all the codes. They're pretty much all emptied. So I'm going to set this to any. Alert type is set to voice, as it should be. And with the version 1s and 2s, you cannot test the siren without self-activating this radio. So I'm going to...
For those who own one, you already know what they sound like.
Yes.
I mean, I don't own one, but I
Me neither.
Alright, check the channel. Alright, I'll adjust the channel a little bit. The where it's sitting right now might not be the best in terms of reception, but you know what, I'm gonna alright, hold up. I'm gonna see if I can like maybe move this around a little bit, because these WR100s, these older ones, are not exactly the best in terms of receiving signals because of how small their antennas are. So I'll try and work something out. I really hope the tuner on this isn't messed up, but it's not. It's like any WR100 that doesn't have like a tuner like soldered onto the board, it would just make like a constant static noise. I'll have to see if I can like maybe move this around a little bit, see if I can get it to activate to get a good signal. But yeah, I didn't really go into detail regarding the setup of this radio because most people that own a WR100 or have seen unboxings of these things pretty much know how to set them up. But yeah, with that said, I pretty much have a version 1 white. I'm now part of the version 1 white gang. SBC Cranford has one, Recon EAS has one as well, and I finally have one, so I can not be tortured anymore. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this very brief unboxing video. I apologize if this wasn't much. I just figured I'd do something a little bit special. Whenever I get my next radio, the Sharecom WRP-50, I will definitely be sure to make an unboxing that's a little bit longer than this one. But yeah, aside from that, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to strike some likes, flood that subscribe button, and twist that notification bell. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Also be sure to subscribe to these people that are on the call right here, as well as Chandler, because I just noticed he left. And with that said, I'll see you guys next time. This is ThunderBuddy01 signing out, along with Chandler, Fogle, and
EASbuddy, stay chaotic and crazy. EASfan25.
EASbuddy.
And NorCal Dude 599.
And with that said, I will see you guys next time. Take care.
See ya.
Evidently, the seller for this package is pretty misleading. How's it going, guys? ThunderBuddy01 here with yet another unboxing here, along with
Chaos Box.
EASfan25.
NorCal Dude 599.
And in this episode, we're going to be doing yet another radio unboxing. And this is probably going to be the last one for a while until I get my own place. So I figured, why not why not put a halt to my radio collection spree for now with a radio that I've been wanting for a while. And I'm going to be, unless you happen to cheat and look at the thumbnail of this video, you'll know exactly what I'm going to be. It would help if the knife was going along the frickin'. There we get. Okay, yeah, just cut on the side of the box, not like, there we go. Like, actually cut where the tape is. So, unless you happen to be a cheating SOB. I'm cutting the box open with my left hand. I'm not left-handed, I'm right-handed. Did I seriously just cut it on the wrong side? God damn it, yes I did. Alright, let's... Okay, the way they package this is absolutely stupid. Like, what kind of box did these people use? Like, Jesus Christ. And hello, Chandler. Alright, and I think, and you guys should know what this radio is, and holy shit, it's new in box. God damn. Like, these people sold it with the box and everything. God damn. Like, alright, I'm gonna set my camera down real quick, but look at this. I'm gonna turn on my camera. They legit sent the radio with the box.
That looks beautiful.
Hey, mine came in that box too.
Yeah, it's like
Nice.
it's like they had it's kind of like it's kind of like what like the whole ESP-2100 situation when this guy had like 20 of these things like brand new in box. Only difference is this was on Amazon and it was like $80 as opposed to eBay for like $15. Let's put the packing materials away. I'm gonna clean up the knife that I used, put it right here. I'm gonna set the camera. Where am I gonna set it? Alright, I think I'm gonna set my camera right here. Oh yeah, here's the. I will be honest, I did not expect this to come brand new in box. I thought it would have like showed up like in like generic packaging, not the freaking box that was used for this radio like in the late 90s, early 2000s. Holy crap.
Well, he did buy it new, so.
Yeah, but I didn't think it would be like brand spanking new.
Well, there you go.
In this case, it'd be old school.
Yeah, new old stock is probably the proper term. There we go. Alright, there's the radio itself, and you are looking at this correctly. This is the Sharecom WRP-50. You probably saw it earlier when I was actually showing off the box, but yes, I got a Sharecom. Now I can finally not be tortured by people that have one. Yes, I see Sharecom. I am now part of the Sharecom gang.
Wait, if it's a Sharecom, does that mean you get to share with us?
Boy.
Obviously, the box that I have is a little beat up, but it's still in decent condition.
Nice.
The only thing I didn't bother taking out of the box, probably not going to spoil it.
Was it the wall mount?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't bother taking out of the box.
I took mine out because I want to see if this will actually function as a stand. Because supposedly, that's what I've been hearing from other people that own these. Alright, I can't take a still picture while I'm recording, so I'll probably take a picture of this with my phone. But I'm gonna have it right here where the zone guards used to be. If you saw my weekly test video, my zone guards used to be right there. I just moved them back. And let's take the power adapter out. And to those of you who are wondering, would I recommend the seller that I got this radio from? Yes and no. The seller is located in Rochester. I actually looked up the website while I was waiting for this to arrive. The seller is located in Rochester. It did take a week to get here, but just be warned, it might not say that it's shipped until like the day that you got it, like I did with mine.
Which is kind of strange, but hilarious at the same time.
That is strange.
Yeah, it's like the Amazon listing said that it would take like 3 to 5 weeks to ship. Yeah. And I had a feeling that it was like gonna be showing up sooner because like from Rochester to here, it would not take 3 to 5 weeks. Now that I got the power cord up to at least a reachable distance, I'm going to do what every enthusiast does and press all the buttons and turn all the knobs to wish it good luck in service. I think there's a switch on the back too, but I'm not going to mess with that since I have the wall mounter on. And the cord is kind of getting bunched up with the other ones. That's a good sign. There's a boot screen, WRP-50. Alright, first things first, I'm going to flip the alert modes off because the siren on this is loud.
Yes, it is.
Overused telephone minutes.
Alright, now, let's see, channel 162.475, alert, set it to voice. Now single and multiple. Alright, how do I do this? Because I remember, unless it's already set to all. Location.
Yeah, if you just leave it at 99999, it'll go off for everything.
Alright, in that case, that saves me some time now. Now, clock is currently 2:20 p.m. Eastern.
The current time is 2:20 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Alright, who the heck is calling? What is it with these random numbers trying to call me? No.
Welcome to Teleworkers 101.
Let's see, it's
Or
2.
scammers.
Yeah, you right on that too.
They're trying to scam Nicholas of his Sharecom.
Ah, son of a bitch, it's a minute off. There we go.
Waves were 1 foot with a period of 4 seconds.
Wow!
The following are available coastal weather reports around eastern Long Island as of 2 p.m. at Blue Point. Temperature was 50 degrees.
Damn, that sounds good. Holy crap. For an old radio like this, the speaker quality is pretty impressive. And I'll be honest, I believe Michael reviewed this radio in season 8, and he said that the setup was a little bit hard, but honestly, I didn't have that much difficulty with it. Like,
Neither did I.
yeah, it's like, I don't see how it was too difficult. Like, all you do is just, it's literally just like the freaking older Radio Shacks, except it's like, except you don't have to flip a switch in the back to switch it from operating mode to programming mode. You just press program and then you just go through the settings.
Yeah, that is true.
Alright, I'm gonna put the manual with the box, because I would like to keep everything together. Actually, I'm kind of curious to see how the reception is on this.
Southeast winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Rain and fog were reported. At LaGuardia, rain and fog
Guess
were reported.
WX342 pretty good.
Periods of rain, mainly in the evening. Rain may be heavy at times in the evening. Lows in the upper 30s.
Alright, I'm gonna have to see how this works. Actually, I'm gonna adjust the contrast real quick, because it's all.
One unique thing about the Sharecom is the contrast.
I believe if you turn it all the way down, it's like, yeah, if you turn it all the way down, you can barely even see it.
I've never seen a contrast knob on any radio other than the Sharecom before. Usually with radios like that, they have fixed contrast settings.
Yeah, the only radios that I know of that have adjustable contrast are the Sangean CL100, the Motorola MWR-839, and the HDR-14, which is right there.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about the Sangean.
Yeah, but I believe that's adjusted through the firmware rather than an actual knob. So, oh, I believe the 370 has it too. Yeah, the BC370 has the adjustable contrast feature too. but that's also through the through the firmware rather than an actual knob. But yeah, I'm finally happy to have one of these in my collection. This is going to be my last radio for a while. I know this is kind of a letdown to some of you people that want to see me collect more radios, but yeah, as you can kind of tell, my space is kind of limited. If you're wondering why I didn't put this in my room, I actually did some rearranging yesterday, and I'm going to step out of this room real quick. The reason why I didn't put it in this room, yeah, you can kind of see I have a little bit of a theme going here. Like, I got the Emerson and the AlertWorks radios right there. This is kind of a little bit of a just a hodgepodge of whatever. Got my 991 up there monitoring WW33. Got the Etons and yeah, I got some more Etons and the ER310 up there. Got a Midland corner right there, Midland corner number 2. Got Radio Shack 519s and the Running Snails and more Midlands. Up there is just, aside from the Sangean and Motorola and the Honeywell, that's like Radio Shack Central. So yeah, I had a little bit of a system going, and oh, here's First Alert corner right here. Yeah, I had a little bit of a system going in here. I didn't want to like mess anything up, and oh, here's Oregon Scientific Central just right there. But yeah, I have a little bit of a system going in here. Oh, and there's the 136 right there. But yeah. So basically, long story short, I have a little bit of a system going in my room, and I didn't want to make this radio throw the system off, so I just put it in here with like the other radios that wouldn't fit in my room, because I am not going to try and cram every single one of these radios into my room. Hell no. I did that back in like 2020, like summer of 2020. It did not work out well. Like, my room was just too cramped to even allow me to move around, and I was not going to have that this time. So, yeah. That's it for now, I guess, at least in terms of radio collecting. Any future unboxings that I might do are probably going to be like other technology or stuff like that. Like, if I turn the camera around to here, like, yes, I have Cali as my wallpaper. I know this is kind of late, but happy late Cali day. That was 2 days ago. As you can see right here, my desk is kind of like cluttered, so to speak. I'm hoping to get another desk to go alongside this so I have more space. So I might do a new setup video when that comes around. I'm also gonna be doing like a room setup tour like outside of here. I might do one of my bedroom as well, because it has been a while since I've done a room tour video. Only thing is, I gotta figure out when. But aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed this this unboxing. Like always, be sure to strike them likes, flood that subscribe button, and twist that notification bell. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Also, be sure to subscribe to Chandler Fogle, Chaos Mox, EAS Testfan 25, and NorCal Dude 599 with their channel links in the description below. Also, be sure to subscribe to people who were in the previous unboxing segments, because this is all those unboxings that I just did are going to be part of one video. Because I am not going to risk doing separate unboxings. It's just too much to edit at a time, so I figured may as well just do these 3 unboxings together. But yeah, aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is ThunderBuddy01 signing out along with Chandler Fogle and
Chaos Mox, think you gotta be crazy.
EAS Testfan 25.
And NorCal Dude 599.
And with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.